You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. Notre Dame running back Logan Diggs jumped in the transfer portal on Friday. If you don't know the backstory, Logan Diggs is a Louisiana kid. He went to Rummel and was a 3-star running back. And ultimately, LSU got in on him late in the 2021 class. And he ultimately had committed to Notre Dame and stuck with Notre Dame. So today, Logan Diggs announced he's entering the transfer portal. Spent 2 years in South Bend, played in 8 games as a freshman, and then this past year as a sophomore was second on the team with 821 rushing yards, actually led the team with 165 rushing attempts. So you've got a guy that has been a productive player in his 2 years in South Bend. Y'all, I don't often... I don't often try to lean into, like, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. I'm just going to blurt it out. I'm not a scout, y'all. I'm not watching film. I'm not giving you grades, but I did call high school football games for a decade. And one thing is true, whenever you watch that much high school football or that much of a thing, something that becomes evident is when guys look different, when guys stand out. Like, I can't tell you that I'm going to be able to look at it. I always look at a 3-star and say, that's different. That guy isn't graded highly enough. That dude can play at the highest level. You know what I mean? Like, it just isn't always like that. I don't know what I'm looking at and all that stuff. But sometimes it's just so obvious when there's a kid, a young person who's playing high school football that is just different than the other people out there. And I'm telling you, Logan Diggs was that kid. He played 3 times against Catholic. 3 consecutive years Catholic and Rummel played. And I didn't watch the first 2 games. 2018, he was a sophomore, ran 13 times for 70 yards. These were playoff games. In 2019, it was the state championship game. He had 14 carries for 52 yards, so not a great day. But they played again in 2020 in the playoffs. And Logan Diggs went off. I mean, was an unstoppable machine against a really good defense. Like, this wasn't just a 5A kid running against 1A kids and going wild. Like, this was a 5A kid playing against other dudes with guys that are going to play college football, and he ran 35 times for 257 yards, averaged 7.3 yards per carry. In that game, Rummel ran 64 plays. 35 of them were handoffs to Logan Diggs. Like, I'm telling you, if Logan Diggs commits to LSU and transfers to LSU, he is immediately the best running back on the team. And I don't mean that with any disrespect to the guys that are at LSU right now. I think Josh Williams is an amazing story. Jaden Daniels was your leading rusher last year, but among running backs, Josh Williams was your leading running back. Noah Cain is getting healthy, and I think the reports out of spring were very positive about Noah Cain. Armani Goodwin's coming off of injury, and I'm bullish on Armani Goodwin. I love the intensity with which he runs. We've talked a good bit about John Emery as well, and how John Emery has sort of the game-breaking ability. When I'm looking at a 3-down back that can run, that can catch, that can block, that's dynamic, like, Logan Diggs is better than everyone LSU has right now. Like, I am very, very confident in saying that. And he, of course, signed with Brian Kelly at Notre Dame. Brian Kelly came to Louisiana, recruited him, signed him, and he played for Brian Kelly in South Bend as a freshman in 2021. Of course, Brian Kelly came to Baton Rouge in 2022. Logan Diggs played a year for Marcus Freeman this past season, was the second leading rusher, and now he's in the portal. I have no inside information. Okay, I'm not telling you Logan Diggs is coming to LSU. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking and all, whatever. It just makes too much sense that a kid from Louisiana, who basically his 2 biggest offers were Notre Dame and LSU, who picked Notre Dame, signed with that coach. That coach is now at LSU, and LSU could certainly use a game-breaking running back, that kid would be someone of interest for LSU when they have roster spots available. that would be a no-brainer if you can get Logan Diggs back to Louisiana to play for LSU, because the day he steps on campus, he is the best running back on LSU's team if they can get him. So we'll wait and see how this transfer thing is going to play out with Logan Diggs. I'm just going to go staunchly on record telling you that kid can play at the highest level, and if you can get him, go get him, because he will make your offense even better than it already is. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.